My name is Kiko Muuo. I'm the CEO and founder at Angaza Elimu. I'm 29 years old. So typically I'm a product of the Kenyan education system because I'm born and bred here, having gone through public education all the way from primary to university. And when in university, I was curious to see what technology is doing in different sectors. A lot of progress in logistics, healthcare, but then very little happening in the education system, and clearly know what was happening in the education space, especially large classrooms, declining literacy and numeracy rates, and also where you find many students compared to the number of teachers, so where we call a student to teacher ratio of about over 70-1. And so I was like, hey, maybe we could try and have an intervention of using technology to solve these challenges existing in the public schools that we do have in Kenya. So being a CEO, I'm accountable for a couple of things at the company. And so one, I oversee overall strategy, I also oversee innovation, and really linking and ensuring that the company operates as per the set milestones and the resources that we have, and really supporting the team and linking the team to the board. So my work, I do currently lead a team of, I'm currently 18 full-time, so I'm leading 17 people at the company across different departments. So we do have product, we do have business, and so we do have what we call content developers. So I oversee all those, especially the unit managers, and ensure that they work seamlessly for the growth of the company. So my day is always packed. I think you can tell, like, from today, really trying to coordinate between the different spaces. So like right now, my job is really to look into terms of external partnerships that we do have, and so a lot of conversation with our different partners. We're closing the year, so there's a lot of like reporting, and so that really takes much of my work. We do work on what we call flexi hours, but my day starts at around 9 a.m., stretching all the way past 7 p.m. Being a product of public education system, my biggest conviction was, what can I do to give back? And so I think I was lucky enough to go through this education system against all the odds and proceed to go to good schools. So my public school, I went to a public school in the village, but then I got a chance to attend a national school, and we know what national secondary schools looks like. And so I would say that is where my success started. And so the question that I asked myself is, not everyone can go to a national school or can have the best education system. So what can I do to ensure that student who is in a village school is able to get that quality education that I was able to achieve? Because the question is, if I was able to get this good education, what does it mean for every other kid, not just in Kenya, but across the whole continent? So that's why we really committed to ensure that those behind us do not have to go through the same challenges that we've gone through. It's a good feeling, because this shows that our work is being recognized, what we're doing in the space. I know it's quite competitive. Education is always a sector where not most people pay a lot of attention to, especially in terms of financial returns, and especially education being a public good. And so seeing that people are really paying attention to what is happening in the education space is a good thing, and for people really moving out to even do the nominations. And I think, as I was asking, I'm curious to know who nominated me to the category, and yeah, it's just a big voice, not just for me or for Angaza Elimu, but for all other education entrepreneurs out there who are finding it as a hard journey to keep doing it. And of course the fruits will come, and ultimately it's kind of like a good collective responsibility, because education, as usually say at Angaza Elimu, education is the backbone for the growth of our economies. And if we continue with the norm as it is, we see this as a ticking time bomb for Kenya and for the whole continent, because basically we're talking about a lot of tough economic times, unemployment, and these all would be pointed back to the type of education that we're giving to our youth. So if we continue doing the same things again, time and time, there's no change that's going to happen. So it takes for people like us who are trying to change the narrative and move the needle to ensure that we are able to support the youth to be well prepared for the workforce. We've had some good traction and impact across different stakeholders in the education space. I think I didn't mention, so at Angaza Elimu, basically our focus is to empower African youth through on-demand skill-based learning to ensure that they're able to thrive in a digital economy. And we do this through innovative ways of learning and teaching. So our first product we built is an adaptive and interactive e-learning platform. And we are at the forefront of really leveraging frontier technologies like generative AI to personalize the learning experience for students. So we're basically changing the traditional way of learning and teaching, where we're all in the same classroom, learning at the same speed, using the same resources, but we're changing that because every student is unique and deserves their own learning path. So what we've actually built is this platform that is able to diagnose what is your specific ability and really create resources that are able to keep you engaged in learning and motivated to master your specific concepts. And this product has really grown in the space. To date, we boast of over 51,000 active user students daily on the platform, spending about 35 minutes daily on the platform. If you see statistics, even people on Netflix or on other platforms are spending about 20 minutes on average daily on those platforms. So meaning students are seeing more value in our product. And what really this has resulted is actual improvement on performance. So today students are recording about 32% improvement on the performance. And beyond that, the second product is on what we call Internet of Things training school. And basically this is to equip students with, to be hardware engineers or creating hardware talent to solve challenges that we've seen in our community. So really a ready to work program, and we've managed to train and graduate over 48 students who currently have deployed over 362 IoT solutions across different sectors. So I would say these accounts and some of the statistics that people are seeing about our work and really putting us to be quite competitive in the space.